Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nerd Collision. I'm Eddie, that's Brandon, and that's Britt. And today
Hi.
we're going to be giving our spoiler review of The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 4. Please hold to my hand.
Mm,
Please.
mm, 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 mm.
All right,
With
now
her
this is going to be our
friends
spoiler
without
review.
a man.
Oh,
Hold my hand. Mm.
oh my. This is going to be our spoiler review, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Now, with episode 4, traveling through Missouri on their way to Wyoming, Joe and Ellie take a shortcut through the ruins of Kansas City where they get ambushed by bandits. Joe kills 2 of them, but a third manages to overpower and nearly strangle him to death before Ellie saves him by shooting the man with her gun. More bandits, led by Kathleen, find the bodies. Kathleen, believing that Joel and Ellie are in contact with a man named Henry she is hunting, orders a manhunt. Kathleen's second in command, Perry, finds evidence of infected burrowing their way into the city, but Kathleen orders him to conceal it until they find Henry. Joel finds a high rise where he and Ellie decide to sleep for the night until they can scout a way out of Kansas City. They wake up to find Henry and his brother Sam holding them at gunpoint. And that is where we ended that episode. Now, we do have some notes here from Ray, who unfortunately couldn't join us tonight. And his notes reads as follows. This show is continually moving in the upward direction for me. Another great episode. Love how we are seeing the relationship between Joel and Ellie grow and how organic it feels. Things pick up as Ellie sees firsthand how things are outside the quarantine zone and how people can be just as dangerous as the infected. A key point in the episode was the conversation with Ellie telling Joel it wasn't her first time, as that was the indicator of her past. And the conversation about killing innocent people, as Joel very openly shares, it's not so much about innocence as much as what it takes to survive in this new world. Interested in these new characters and how they will play into the story overall, I'm completely loving this series. And yeah, what I liked about this episode is I like that we're kind of seeing Joel break down his walls a little bit and not just treating Ellie as cargo, but like they're starting to come into a partnership now. And even though she is a kid, this is the only world that she knows. This is the only world that she's familiar with, that she's grown up in. So she's surviving just like he's surviving. But I really enjoyed this episode. I'm very, very excited for the next episode, and I want to see what comes out of that sinkhole. But what did you guys think?
This episode was my jam. Okay.
Sorry,
It's
viewers.
okay.
Britt was actually thinking about Ben Affleck's and J Lo's relationship duration, and she can't unfortunately wish them well without laughing hysterically. So we apologize for that.
I'm like, yeah. I hope that.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, but I did. I loved the episode, and what I loved about it was finally they're opening up to each other. Like she's looking at Playgirl, like, girl, me too. I look at it too. Like all the naked men. And so and he's just like, what the hell, and you can see him crack smiles a few times, but then like by the end it was like a full laugh, and I'm like, finally we get to see this side of Joel again, because we haven't seen this side in a long time. So I'm also excited and sad to see Henry and Sam. So we're gonna split this up. Okay. Overall, another great episode. HBO, you may be shitty with documentaries and taking people's words and not doing due diligence, but you are good at TV shows. I will give you that. You are good at TV shows. You may not be good at DC, but you're good at other TV shows. And that you should be proud of.
Yes.
You really should. And I do wish everyone well.
Damn. 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 Damn.
The Joker rises again.
But amazing show. 10 out of 10. This is how you do a video game adaptation. You don't like deviate fully entirely away from what made the game great. Take note, people. If y'all gonna do the video game adaptations, you have to take notes from HBO, get great writers, collaborate, with the directors and writers of the video game, collaborate with them, and then they'll do something a little bit different, and this is what you get. So that is my take on it. It is great. And I wish everybody the best. Sorry.
It's okay, Brandon. It's okay. All right, Brandon.
Yeah, so this episode for me, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Kathleen was never in the video games. So she's new. And they're making Henry and Sam look like they're in a gang or something, or like they're part of the Warriors from the 70s. Oh, you know the one. And it just doesn't make any sense to me why they're going this route, but maybe it will work. I mean, I've had faith in the adaptation so far, so I know Henry and Ellie and Sam and Joel, they all were together for a duration. But they were never like, I mean, they were on the run, but specifically just from like, the raiders or whatever you want to call them, scavengers. And they were just trying to make it. Unfortunate, and I believe they were trying to find the fireflies. But whatchamacallit? With Sam is in the show. He's deaf, and no shade to the actor. Sam was not deaf in the games, so I'm curious how they're going to do that, what they're going to do with that. In addition to this, we also have, I think we saw a little preview of the bloater, and I'll tell you what really broke me. Seeing the guy beg for his life, that was kind of sad. In the game, that never happened. I think they just basically like redid everything in the regard to. I think they're skipping like the whole hotel thing where Joel finally gives. I mean, they got to the part where Joel gives her the gun and stuff like that. To use. And there was a great scene, or a bit, I would say, just from the game that they really missed out an opportunity on, where she had a sniper gun and she was fucking him up, and real good too, and covering Joel. But that would have been great to have seen on television. But hopefully they can make whatever they're doing with this worth their while. I know, at some point in the game they depart, Sam and Henry, and I'm not gonna really get into. I mean, I've said it probably in the past, but to save y'all the trouble, because the episode is coming out this Friday, not to clash with the Super Bowl, so you will be able to watch it early if you have HBO Mighty Max, at 9 p.m. this Friday. So,
Yeah,
which is nice of them to do, because they know they can't compete with those ratings. So they're saying, girl, let's just drop it early. So I don't blame them for that. But this Kathleen character, she just gives me Miss Laura from Django Unchained. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about her. She just gives me, well, let me tell you something, mister. I'm going to shoot you in your head if you don't tell me where that Negro is. And tell me fast, buddy. But I held you in my hand. I delivered you. I remember slapping your derriere and making you cry as a babe. Why? Why are you doing this to me? I'm a pediatrician. Why are you being so mean to me? Well, let me tell you something, mister. I may make cookies, and I may make flowers too, and plant them in the back of my yard. But guess what? I'm a straight shooter, and I will shoot that gun. Bang, bang. Okay?
And she
Girl,
did shoot that gun.
she did shoot that gun. She shot him straight, no chaser.
Yeah.
All right? And then that poor man with the awful haircut. I can't walk. Oh, I can't walk. I can't walk. I can't walk, please. No, 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 mommy! I was like, ooh, not mom. That was sad. That was sad.
Right.
I was like, damn, they really trying to get y'all to cry. I was like, damn.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out to I forgot his name. Who played Tommy in the video game?
Oh yes, he was Kathleen's right-hand man. Yes, that I don't know his name. We'll just call him White Man with the Beard. White Man with the Beard. He was no disrespect to the actor, no shade to you, sir. And thank the heavens, because as of continuity, he is still with us. In the game.
Oh yeah, his name's Jeffrey Pierce.
Jeffrey Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Wayne. Anyway, he did a great job. He was like, there's a Latino man and a Caucasian girl, who's oddly short for her age, running around town, and we gotta find them. And she's like, well, guess what? You better find them right now, because if you don't, I'm a straight shooter, huh? And I don't miss. She meant that.
No, she meant that completely.
And you know what she reminds me of? Frenchie from Grease.
What is her name? I've seen her in so much stuff. I forgot her name, and I apologize.
Lena Dunham.
Oh shit!
I was just kidding. JK.
Oh, shit. Her name is Melanie Linsky.
That's okay. She's been in a few things I have
seen. Melanie Lewinsky. No relation to Monica.
Okay. Oh my god.
We joke here on the pod. We joke.
Yes, we do. Yes,
we do a lot.
No disrespect to the actress. She meant well, but I'm sorry, I can't take you serious with that lighthearted voice. And I think she's Australian. I'm not sure, because the accent that I heard, she's from New Zealand. Okay, there you go. There you go. Girl, you should have just spoke like that. What's going on here?
That would have been great, actually.
Where's that black boy? We gotta find him. Gotta find him right now. Gotta find those two blacks. Better hurry up. Jessica's coming along.
That would have been great.
Oh my god, that would have been great. Be on a kangaroo or something.
Oh my god.
Around, trying to find them.
All right. Let's not get crazy. But that being said, great episode. I'm looking forward to the bloater, because Lord knows they spent half their budget on the CGI for that thing. I wish they would have gone the prosthetic route, but it looks like they're going to be doing it all CGI. And I'm not really happy about that. You know, what happened to the good old horror that made you just scream and go, oh, that's so nasty. That's so gross.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
That's what, exactly. And it's unfortunate because, you know, They don't have a Game of Thrones budget. I would say it's half or less.
Mhm.
No shade. But
They will by season 2. They'll have a Game of Thrones, but
yes,
Oh
they
yeah.
will. Yes, they will.
Oh yeah.
And they'll be able to afford one dragon, one good dragon,
damn, just one.
just one, just one.
Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you
That's all
just
you
need a
need.
smog.
Dracarys. Listen, Ellie is going to be Dracarys seeing the girls on her journey. Yes, she will. She's going to find out she's a long-time descendant of
Mhm.
Daenerys
Yes.
somehow,
Yeah.
twice removed.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going to be a blast. But I'm looking forward to the remaining episodes. After this Friday, there's going to be, let's see, 4. Only 4 more episodes after Friday. And then yeah, we'll see. I mean, they basically said that the whole season is going to be covered in 9 episodes, and they're rushing
Mhm.
really good parts, which I'm really mad about, honestly. But I mean, as long as it's properly well done, I don't really have any complaints about that. But I guess we'll see what happens.
I have complaints.
Like such as.
When y'all do season 2, let's change that.
I agree.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree. Let's not do that thing that happens in part 2 at the very
Right.
beginning, please.
Let's change
If you're
all
going to
that.
do that, drag it out to the very end. Maybe the
Mm-hmm.
penultimate episode, maybe episode 8.
Yeah.
And just have my girl go to Costa Rica or whatever the hell she was and beat the bitch's ass
Yeah.
and win
Exactly.
this time and actually fulfill her duty and not be like, you know what? I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. Love and light. We don't want that. We want
Exactly.
violence.
That's right. That's exactly it. All right, guys. Well, this is a good review. Any other final thoughts before we wrap it up?
As Brandon said, part 2, stretch it out until the very end because there's going to be 2 parts to it anyway. So season 2, part 1, stretch all the way out to the end, and let's
It's a
not
very long
make
game.
yeah. Let's not make it to where that part goes like that. Can it like be, I'm saving people from horde of zombies like tests or something like that. Can we do that?
Right.
Can we do that? That's
Y'all can
better.
afford it. Y'all can afford it.
That's better than what the game got.
You
Sorry,
got
Neil. I just
you
didn't
got
like
more than enough money.
Mhm.
it. And part 2, revenge. Bam. There we go. There we go. Covered it all. Yeah. There we go. Other than that, great so far. I'm enjoying it. I love it. And I wish people the best.
Well, I'm glad you were able to get that out, Brett.
People, just ordinary people.
Just
I wish
Nobody specifically. Okay.
Ben and Jen nothing but the best. And as the old saying goes, 4 times the charm.
all right. With that being said, guys, we're gonna wrap up right here. Thank you so much for watching our spoiler review of The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 4. Please remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let us know what you guys thought of this episode. Also, remember to click the bell button for notifications so that you know whenever we have new videos here on the channel. And please follow Nerd Collision on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Once
Yes.
again, I'm Eddie. That's Brandon. That's Britt. We are Nerd Collision, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.
The name's Kathleen, and let me tell you something. I'm a straight shooter, no chaser. So you guys better subscribe. Otherwise, it's curtains for you. Understand?
Or you know what? If you don't subscribe, as Pedro Pascal says, he probably won't be your slut daddy.
That's right.
He won't be.
See.
He will
No
say
more
no.
fan
Or in the
cams.
words of Grace Randolph, you deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.